what better way to spend time in traffic than to record a video? So I recorded this video when I was sick already, and after rewatching it, had a whole booger in my nose. So we're not gonna post that video, but instead I'm going to record this one and try to keep it short because I just got one message on my mind, y'all. One message, okay? 2020, 2021, 22, 23, 2024. Happy New Year's. 25, 26, 27, 28. They're just years. It may be a new year, but it's not always going to be a new you. What was you doing 5 years ago? What was you doing 10 years ago? A lot of people keep saying new year, new me, but been doing the same thing they've been doing for decades. If you really want to change your life, you have to change your mind. You have to change your way of thinking. It's not just you are what you eat. You are what you put in your ears. You are what you put through your eyes. You are what you put through your mouth. You know, you're feeding your brain. What is your brain? Who are you? And that's the way 2024 is going to be different. Not because the year just came around. You're just riding a wave. What was you doing 5 years ago? What was you doing 10 years ago? Because a lot of people I know been at the same job, been living in the same house, making the same income, driving the same car. You in the same situation you was in 5 years ago. And that's not to say that anything is wrong with that, but it's just every year it's a new you. Every year you have more goals. Every year is going to be your year. But when you look at the last decade, you've been doing the same thing. A decade ago, 2014, I moved from Buffalo, New York to California. 5 years ago, I didn't have a pot to piss in. I had a bucket. I was renting a room that was renovated into a room, but it was actually a shed in one of those old houses where the garage is not connected to the house. So in order for me to go to the bathroom, I had to leave out of my room, go to outside, go to the inside of the house to use the bathroom. Sometimes it was inconvenient. So I've created my own little bucket that I had to dump. I only did number one, okay? Don't judge me. But anyway, it's just to say that 5 years ago, that was my situation. And now, you know, today, I got 3 toilets I could choose from. I've made some moves in between there. I didn't jump from that to that. I've lived in apartments. I've been homeless. I've been couch surfing. But I knew that I wasn't going to change my life in 1 year. People overestimate what they can accomplish in 1 year and underestimate what they can accomplish in 5. Instead of making a New Year's resolution, make a 5-year plan. And I mean plan. Don't make a list of wishes. Don't just say, in 5 years, I want a house, I want my dream car, I want a family, I'm gonna be married. Like how? Start asking yourself how, so you can start mapping and putting together a plan on how you're going to get it. That's the only way that you're going to start changing so that the next 5 years don't look like the last 5 years. Stop with these, this is my years. God's got me. He keeps sending you a boat and you just missing the boat. You got too much resources all around you. The Google algorithm, Facebook algorithm, YouTube algorithm, they all talk to each other, okay? When you search up one thing on YouTube, you getting ads on Google, about the same stuff. You looking at one thing on Facebook, you got ads on Instagram about the same stuff. The minute that you start asking the right questions, and maybe you don't know what questions to ask, but if you start getting in that realm, how to build wealth, how to be successful. I don't know what questions to ask, but how? Come on, tell me how. They're going to start sending you videos related to that topic. As soon as you search up how to buy a house, you're going to start getting those credit videos. You may not always know which questions to ask, but as soon as you start asking something in that realm, you're just going to be bombarded with things around that subject. So you don't have to know what questions to ask. Just start. So to prevent yourself from being repetitive, saying the same thing, having the same New Year's resolutions for years upon years upon years. A way to change that is forget about the years. Use them as milestones. What does happiness look like to you? What do you want in your life? Write that stuff down and start asking those questions. Start Googling it, start YouTubing it, start looking it up, because the minute that you start seeking those questions or those topics, more questions is going to come up that you wasn't even thinking about asking. You're going to start getting those answers. And when you start getting those answers, guess what you're going to have? You're feeding your brain. You change your mind, you change your life. Because just because the year changed, don't mean that you changed. Okay? So let's work on that. Forget about a New Year's resolution. Work on what do the next 5 years of your life look like? But that's the message for today. I'm getting dreads, y'all. I'm excited. I'm getting the dreads because I ain't got time no more. I'm at my destination, y'all. I want to say thanks for watching. On this channel, y'all gonna be seeing me progress in my life Y'all gonna see my daughter progress in her life and her financial future, and she only 13 right now. Everything that we could offer you to progress in your life. Let's do this together, okay? So subscribe so we can do this together, okay? But I gotta get to work, y'all. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.